What up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Backpack Kid, repping for No Gravity TV. I know it's been a while. I've been on hiatus trying to get some things together in my personal life, but just to let you know, I'm still here. Lately, I've been getting into doing some plastic models, some Gunpla, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Gundam. I used to do a lot of model kits, mainly cars was my big thing back in the day. Kind of got out of that as I got older. A good friend of mine, Cody, who runs the YouTube channel Everything Gundam, you need to go check that out, introduced me to the whole Gundam wave. I always watched Gundam, growing up and everything like that, so I was very familiar with the cartoon and everything, or anime. But I had never got off into the model kits, and he has tons of them. I mean, I think he's on, 90 now. His channel's pretty cool. Go check him out, drop him a like, subscribe to him as well. If you're into anime and Gundam model making and everything like that. I'll be doing a little bit of that here and there. Not my main focus on my channel, but I'm into it now, so I'll definitely be posting the things that I build. But this particular video is going to be based on one of my more recent purchases. It's the RX-0 Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode. It's a HG model. If you're familiar with that, it's high grade. It's kind of more or less like your beginner model kits. I probably won't be building any more of the high grade kits unless there's one I really must have and they don't have it in any other grade or whatever, but probably won't be doing too many more of these HG kits. I'm gonna try to start focusing more on the master grades and real grades, for the detail that is involved with making those. But right now, this one is kind of like my review on this particular kit. As you can see here, that is the Unicorn in Destroy Mode. Unicorn was basically one of my favorite Gundam. I just thought he was just awesome. I thought he looked cool. So as I ventured into Ryder's Hobby Shop, which is basically one of the only places you can get Gundam here in Flint, Michigan, outside of ordering them from Amazon or some other place online, which will take you a million years to get because they generally ship them from Japan. But I really like Ryder's Hobby Shop. It's an awesome place. If you ever go in there, they got anything from planes, trains, automobiles, Gundam, obviously, Star Wars kits. I mean, they got it all. Paint, brushes, nippers, everything. Check out, go to John Carroll. He's the guy who runs that up in there. If you mention that you watch, like, and are aware of Everything Gundam, I'm pretty sure he would throw you a 5% discount. I use it all the time. It definitely helps because some of these kits can get pretty expensive. I think I got this one for pretty cheap, though. I don't know the exact price on it, but I got this one for a pretty good deal. But without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about this particular model. I was somewhat disappointed in this one. I don't know if you can see that behind me, but I've built a few of them thus far, various grades and models and everything like that. But this one gave me a little bit of trouble right out the gate. As soon as I started building it, that's that there. like the backpack area, these little fins here, my goodness, would not stay on. I had to use some of this here. Use a little bit of this here, some clear top coat, base coat, nail polish. That helps a lot with joints and everything like that, or parts that's giving you trouble won't stay on or are very loose. Dab that on there and shove it in, and it should stay pretty well. These model kits are snapped together. They don't require glue, or they don't even really require paint unless you're into that. I'll probably get into that in my next video for my old school Toggies. Let you check that out. But yeah, this one was pretty much a hand grenade. I mean, there were just pieces falling off. There's a particular spot on here around the ankle area. I don't know if you can see that there. This is really fine little doodad there. I broke one. Like, and I'm not necessarily heavy-handed or anything like that, but yeah, I broke one right off the gate. Also, I had a part missing, which was odd. Like, I've never experienced that before. I've definitely experienced it a couple times in when I used to do cars and stuff like that. I've had a couple engine parts missing and stuff, but yeah, I was kind of shocked. I don't know what happened to it. Don't remember cutting it off the runner or anything like that, but part just disappeared, so I wasn't able to put on this fancy little foot flap there. But one good thing I can say about this was that, a lot of other builders and people who have built this kit said that the articulation was bad and this and that, but I actually found that the articulation for this particular model wasn't that bad, actually. I mean, he pretty much can nearly do the splits. I mean, I ain't gonna say he can totally do them, but I mean, I couldn't imagine posing them in any weird position like that anyway. But I mean, as far as I could tell, I mean, knees are bending pretty good. The feet joints are fairly decent. The arms were pretty tight, but outside of that, I mean, it had nice range of motion. I mean, look at that. That came off. No! There we go. But all in all, this kit can definitely use some improving. Eventually, I'll try to get the real grade kit and see how that goes. But I wasn't happy with this one. I'm generally pretty satisfied with what I build and what I choose to build as far as Gundam are concerned, but this particular one gave me a little trouble, especially for a HG kit. It looked good. It definitely looked good. I mean, it was pretty cool looking, and when I was done, I was just, I definitely am going to put it on the shelf with the rest of them. But yeah, I was, some of this stuff was hard to stay on, and I wasn't happy with that aspect of it. But this, don't take my word for it. You may have a different experience or have had a different experience with it. But I wasn't happy with it. Like, as you can see now, just playing with it, some of these is coming off already. I have to fix that later. But all in all, it's a fairly decent kit, but like I said, it is a hand grenade. Hopefully they will make some improvements on that particular model. I hear there's a couple Gundam like that, that'll fall apart on you, as you're doing it. But I don't know. I definitely wouldn't recommend it, at least. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I mean, it's got some pretty cool weaponry. After finishing this one, I was so upset with how it went, the process. Like, I had to step away from it a couple times in order to not throw this thing against a wall. But yeah, I mean, this one here, it's a good looking kit when you get it done, but it's awful putting it together. It was not, I don't know. I definitely didn't really care for it too much. And like I said, it's one of my favorite Gundam on the cartoon. Like I said, hopefully they, improve on this somehow. Yeah, like I'm having trouble putting this arm back together. I had to like take the whole armor apart just to put that piece in. But yeah, it's a hand grenade. So yeah, if you like any more of the reviews on those, or at least see what I've been building lately, then yeah, definitely come drop me a like, man, subscribe, check it out. Also check out Everything Gundam. He posts a lot of reviews and his builds, and that's pretty much what his channel is geared towards. So yeah, and if you're ever in the city of Flint, Michigan, and you want to grab a model kit, definitely stop at Ryder's Hobby Shop over there on Corona Road in Flint, Michigan. They have truckloads of it. I mean, they have literally a whole section just for Gundam. They also have build competitions and stuff like that, and build events. They had one recently. I believe they have one coming up here either at the end of April. I'm not certain on that. I have to get with John on that, but I believe he has one coming up for people who are very into Gundam, or beginners or anything like that, and want to come sit down and either learn or watch other people do it or anything like that. It's just it's a good environment, good people come. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to go this past when I had to work and everything like that, and it was short notice when I found out about it. But as soon as they tell me the exact date or whatever, I'll try to post something on that so you guys can come check that out. But for No Gravity TV, this is your boy, the Backpack Kid, and there you go. Peace.